Okay, can we just talk about Boom Tharatorn for a minute? Because after watching Only Friends, Dream On, I genuinely cannot stop thinking about him. Like, yes, the drama itself was messy and emotional and chaotic, but every single time Raffy appeared on screen, my attention immediately shifted to him. There was just something so magnetic about the way Boom played that character. The expressions, the eyes, the emotional desperation, everything felt so real that even when Raffy was making terrible decisions, you still somehow felt bad for him.
And visually?
Oh my god. Boom looked absolutely mesmerizing in this drama. The styling, the soft expressions, the emotional scenes, even the way he looked at Jack sometimes, it was painful and beautiful at the same time. There's this very quiet kind of attractiveness about him. He's not loud or over-the-top attractive in the usual celebrity way. Instead, he has this soft emotional aura that slowly pulls you in the more you watch him. Especially in Only Friends, Dream On, where his eyes alone carried half the emotions of the scene. Sometimes he didn't even need dialogue. One expression from him, and you could already understand Raffy's heartbreak, jealousy, or desperation. And honestly, I think that's why so many people became attached to Raffy despite all his flaws. Because Boom played him with so much vulnerability. Raffy could have easily become an unlikable character. He was obsessed with Jack, emotionally messy, and constantly trying to become the person Jack would finally choose. But Boom made him feel human instead of toxic. You could literally feel how badly Raffy wanted to be loved. So naturally, after finishing the drama, I immediately wanted to know more about the actor himself. And that's when I discovered that Boom's real-life journey is honestly just as interesting as his characters. Boom Tharatorn, whose full name is Tharatorn Biography, was born on September 28, 1998 in Thailand. He is currently under GMMTV, which is one of the biggest companies for Thai BL dramas. But what surprised me the most is that he didn't originally enter the entertainment industry as some huge star trainee or child actor. He actually studied engineering at Art University before becoming an actor. And I don't know why, but that makes him even more attractive somehow. Like, imagine studying engineering and then casually becoming one of the prettiest men in Thai BL dramas. His career didn't explode overnight either. He started slowly, appearing in supporting roles in dramas like Enchante, Vice Versa, The Three Gentle Brothers, Hidden Agenda, and several others. At first, he was one of those actors where people would say, "Wait, I've seen him somewhere before," but now he's becoming someone people specifically watch dramas for. And honestly, I love stories like that more than instant fame stories, because you can actually see the growth. You can see how much more confident and emotionally expressive he has become over the years. In older roles, he felt quieter and more reserved, but in Only Friends, Dream On, it genuinely felt like he fully stepped into the spotlight. Another reason fans love Boom so much is because of his personality. He comes across as incredibly soft-spoken and gentle in interviews. He's shy, calm, respectful, and honestly has this comforting energy that makes people protective of him. Fans even joke that he has golden retriever energy mixed with emotional sadness. And weirdly, that description fits perfectly. He also seems very private when it comes to his personal life and family. Unlike some celebrities who constantly share everything online, Boom keeps most things to himself. And honestly, after seeing how intense BL fandom culture can become, I completely understand why. Because unfortunately, being in the BL industry also comes with pressure. A lot of actors become heavily associated with their ships and pairings, and fans sometimes become too emotionally invested. Boom has faced online discussions and fandom controversies connected to pairings and company decisions, and there were moments where fans genuinely worried about him emotionally. Some people even noticed that he looked exhausted or emotionally overwhelmed during certain public appearances. And I think that's another reason people connect with him so deeply now. Behind the visuals and fame, he feels real. He doesn't feel manufactured or fake. He feels like someone who quietly carried pressure while continuing to work hard. What makes Boom special as an actor is not just that he's handsome, because obviously he is, but that he knows how to make emotions feel believable. In Only Friends, Dream On, There were scenes where Raffy was jealous, hurt, desperate, or emotionally breaking down, and Boom made every feeling feel natural. You could actually feel the loneliness in his character. And can we also talk about his chemistry on screen for a second?
Because wow.
The tension in his scenes, especially when Raffy was trying so hard to get Jack's attention, was genuinely addictive to watch. Even when you knew Raffy was crossing emotional boundaries, you still understood why he was acting that way. That balance is very difficult for an actor to pull off. I honestly think only Friends, Dream On changed the way many viewers saw Boom. Before this, he was appreciated, but now people are genuinely noticing his acting ability and emotional screen presence. He's no longer just that cute side character. He's becoming one of the actors people are emotionally invested in. And maybe that's why his popularity keeps growing internationally. Because Boom has this rare combination of visual beauty, emotional softness, and quiet vulnerability that makes people feel attached to him very quickly. At the end of the day, Boom Tharatorn feels like the kind of actor who slowly sneaks into your heart without you realizing it. One moment you're casually watching a drama, and the next moment you're searching for interviews, edits, fan videos, and wanting to know everything about him. And honestly, after watching him as Raffy, I completely understand why.